It seems like it's about to get devious. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do happen to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. Another fun fact, I'm excited. Not just for the anime. I was gonna break it down, but like, no matter how much I edit that video, it immediately gets struck. Like, I flipped the trailer upside down, sideways, and backwards, but it just keeps getting struck. So like, unfortunately, I can't do anything with that. That's gone now. But with that being the case, I'm excited for the anime. The manga's been popping off. And of course, you know, I'm scared for my glorious King Orcus Corvus. So let's not waste any more time. Let's hop right into chapter 131, Requesting Leave. But first things first. Man, Urana said, oh, what the heck? Sorry. But Urana Sensei, what on earth? What on earth are you cooking? Like, what? Like, they're basically equal to Suzuki Sensei at this point. Like I can't even deny it anymore. Like, in terms of dynamic posing, action, paneling, like all that, they're up there with the Suzuki Sensei. There are artists who have better like art quality, barely, and I mean barely, because Gachiakuta looks amazing. But like, outside of that, there's just, they win action wise. They win, like, all the poses of these different characters and even the angles of the hands leading into the body. Like, let me not sit here and glaze too much. Let's just hop right into chapter 131, Requesting Leave. Oh, boss, I'd like to go on a trip, so I'll be taking some time off. Oh, okay. I thought he was about to tweak and go absolutely crazy on Orcus, but no. He's just asking. Okay, so all right. I was worried. Yeah, you had me scared there, Tim. So you pulled the thing out. I was like, wait, you better go buku bonkers? Better go insane? Better go crazy? Nah, okay. Like, once again, it seems like Urana Sensei, they're teasing us. They're messing with me specifically. And us. But messing with me specifically because they know I'm waiting for Tansy to pop off. Do something crazy. Do something wild. Catch a body. But not yet. It's a slow burn, and I'll take that. But let's see. So, I will be taking some time off. Oh, okay, so we don't even see him. So, presumably, Corvus approved it. Let's see. 2 days later. Night. Oh, we're following Sam. Oh, shoot, they in the club. In the club. We all. Oh, never mind. She's just going to hunt down Engine, who's in the club. Or in the bar, club, whichever one it is. Well, let's see. One sec. It's Urana Sensei and Tatsu Sensei both, who go out of their way every single time to draw the most detailed and immaculate backgrounds known to man, only to be glazed over and never looked at again. And like, that's, I don't know, at least for me, that's one of the biggest reasons why I hate drawing backgrounds, because it's like, someone's gonna glance at this and then focus on the core shot of the character and then never look at it again. Like, but then again, it adds so much emphasis to certain panels. Like, I think of the biggest one where I think the character and the background work in perfect synchronization and perfect harmony is very specific. Is my mic working properly? Yeah, it is working properly. I think. Hello? Yeah, okay, we are working properly. But with it being the case, the one example that always comes to mind is very specifically the panel from the Naruto manga where Pain is flying over Konoha. That panel with the leaf field drawn out perfectly and Pain juxtaposed in the sky in the upper right hand corner. Beautiful. Absolute crazy, devious, and diabolical work. And thusly, I remember that panel consistently. But this is not the first time Urana Sensei has drawn insane backgrounds. And I don't know, unless this becomes a common spot, we're never going to see this background. Like, it's not going to be one that can be reused. Like, notably for Tatsu Sensei, for an example, they reuse a lot of their art whenever they're making chapters. Not just in a chapter, but across chapters. I was going back, I was looking through, and like, we've had that same gym background with this floating heads for like forever now. But the reason I don't care is because it's spaced out well enough throughout the chapters, and also, it just looks so good. Well, unless this is going to be a shot we're going to see again, Urana Sensei just dropped this on us to flex the fact that they're really good at drawing backgrounds. And like, you know, once I figured out how to draw certain things, I did not stop drawing them. I started flexing like crazy too. So I don't even blame them. But gosh darn, man. Let's see. Ka-chunk. So Engine, interesting. Engine's alone at the bar, though. And people are fighting already. Let's see. Oh, he lighting one up. Okay, let's see. Oh, you finally get a night out, but you want to spend the whole time staring down that choker? Ah, interesting. I guess that's right, because that's the thing. We went the whole plot line with Foyo felt like it tackled me out of nowhere. Like, I get it, it's all built into Rudo's first mission and like the differences between Rudo and everyone else. Like, it's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy that it happened, but it's like, That's right. The choker plotline. Like, we're still looking for that. And, like, the thing is, I still forget, what is the point now? Because, like, wasn't the whole point to find Amo? But, like, we have Amo now. She doesn't remember. Like, I don't know exactly, but I guess it's good to know where they are. And they have access to literally all the information in existence, so I guess it is good to just find them. Especially considering Kuro isn't willing to give up everything, but still, like, it's crazy. Let's see. You finally get a night out, but you want to spend the whole time staring down that choker? Aww. I see you got the photo. That's sweet. Look at the crew. Look at the squad. Look at the gang. Look at the crew. Look at the squad. Look at the gang. Oh, jeez. He's insane. But that's a nice picture. That's a nice picture. Be a shame if any of the characters here were to die. Right? We'll see. I said I would take it. Rio doesn't like being in pictures. Oh. What he's having. Ah, okay. So they gonna knock some things back together. You know. Then again, at least to me, like I am a full grown man, if you could not tell. But with that being the case, I don't actually really drink that often, like at all. Like, when was the last time? I think it's been like 3 months. And even then, did I when I was down there? I don't really think so. Oh, no, I did one. I had like 1 or 2. That's the thing. I don't really drink, but notably, it's because I am much more sociable and, well, not approachable. I am large and intimidating to most people, but I am much easier. I have a much easier time of communicating with other people than most do, and that's 9 out of 10 times the reason why I hear people do get inebriated. It's in order to have an easier time, lay back, enjoy, de-stress, and talk to people. I can do that whenever. Like, I do not need external assistance for that. But, all that being said, there's something nice about just chilling back with a homie. Not a nice home. Even if it's none that drink. Just chilling out and drinking and eating. It's a good time. So I get it. Let's see. I wonder if we're ever going to get an explanation for these tattoos that he has. Let's see. Who doesn't like being in pictures? I wonder if that's like part of her lingering assassin training. Like, ultimately, she doesn't really want to be seen because any sort of record of her existence is technically a liability. Let's see. Alright. How is Foyo doing? Have Ruto's powers affected him physically? Not that we've seen. Not yet, anyway. If anything, he's worried that it might be creepy and weird that he named his instrument after his friend. But that's about it. Oh, okay. So Ruto can make givers. But then again, what I think happened there, and we'll see. Ultimately, well, actually, let's see what they say here. We did manage to get an analysis of his powers. Foil's vital instrument, Allen, creates an explosion that has greater force the more stress it builds up. It's an offense-defense type that's all on defense until the right moment, when it unleashes an extreme attack. Yeah, okay. So I can talk. So I think what Ruto did was jumpstart the process. Kind of how if you've ever had like a dead car battery, ultimately you do still have a car, but you just need someone to give you a jump. That's what I think Ruto did. So the energy leaving Ruto's gloves, which we know are overflowing with energy, that's the thing about the entire Watchmen series, they basically do have infinite energy in of themselves. He was essentially able to reach out and trigger latent giver abilities inside of Foyo. That's why the energy looked a different color than what Ruto typically uses. That's why Foyo himself wasn't mechanized. It was very specifically his weapon. It's why it didn't break after the fact. All those factors are literally because Foyo always had the potential. He just needed a jumpstart, and Ruto was that jumpstart. That's why they're seemingly unable to track any effects. Of course, it could be real that there are effects later, but at least based on what we've seen and gotten so far, that's how your boy's rationalizing the situation. Let's see. The sticking point is that he can't deliver multiple attacks. Once he fires off that first blast, he has to build up the stress all over again. Yeah, but I mean, he can just choose to wield it like a regular big ol' hammer, and depending on the battle he's in, he could take a hit of stress, swing out a small explosion, take a hit of stress, and swing another explosion. Like, you don't have to build up to like the ultimate counter. It's like Magneto, right? Like, you in fact, you kind of don't want to overstress it on Magneto. You want to overfill it, but you want to be able to fill it up just enough. But if you don't have enough time, just boom it and boom, just drop it on somebody's dome. Let's see. Once he fires off that blast, he has to build up the stress all over again. The more special the power, the more the weaknesses. I worry about the effects on his mental health, too. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. His weapon truly is a reflection of his own insecurities and stresses. So it makes sense that it's the stress that fuels the weapon.
Since you, Zonka, and Ryo all have plain vital instruments, you can fight without suffering any kind of recoil.
Plain? Well, I guess relatively speaking, right? And notably, there is no negative association. Well, I mean, there's a little bit with Rudo, but there is no real negative association with... Actually, no, all of them, because Zonka has a stick, Ryo has scissors, which we may find out have some negative association, and Engine has his umbrella. As far as we know, none of them have a negative association with that. Meanwhile, Rudo's gloves have the negative association of, you know, the loss of his father figure, and Foyo's hammer has a negative association of his entire life up to that point. Let's see. Plain? Hey, come to think of it, Amo's vital instrument. She can use her powers without changing into weapon mode.
The boss sees it as potential.
Oh, actually, I never thought about that. You know what? The thing is, though, actually, that's the thing, because we've seen a Watchmen series go into battle mode, quote unquote, with the coat that someone told me I was pronouncing Zydol wrong. Zidol? Seedle? Is it Seedle? I'm sorry. Correct me one more time. I'll make sure to remember it before next review. But I'm going to call him Zydol, even though I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Someone corrected me. But Zydol's coat of the Watchmen series, that was something that did go into battle mode. But so far, Rudo's gloves and Amo's boots, both, they don't mutate at all. They're just in base, as far as I can tell. Then again, I may be forgetting Rudo's gloves. Let's see.
The boss sees it as potential. When she has a complete grasp over how to use her powers, we should see a real transformation.
Yikes. I must always pray she never turns to the dark side. Yeah, because her powers are still cracked. And if she really is using the base surface level of them and it still isn't even actually diving any deeper, yeah. Oh yeah, she'll be cracked. Let's see.
She may be subconsciously suppressing her powers, since she came from an environment where she likely had to lock up her real feelings if she wanted to survive.
Which makes it even more impressive that she became a giver. Like, notably, the thing about being a giver is, like, you need to be able to invest and take care of and feel heavy emotions towards your object. But Amo, while forced to suppress all emotion, became a giver basically instantaneously on command. So, but then again, at the same time, the boots just come with that property as well. They are the Watchmen series. They are innately. But let's see.
A vital instrument reflects its user. That's why the user's name is carved into it. And why there's not a name on the vital instrument, it means it's holding... And why? And why, when there's not a vital name on the instrument, it means the user is holding back.
Ah, okay, alright. So, technically, yeah, I don't think we've ever seen... Have we seen Jabber or Tamsi go all out? I'm assuming that's the reason why they're being shown here. Have we seen them go all out? I don't think so. Let's see.
Isn't that right?
Oh, does Saimu never reveal it?
So, Saimu.
Or is it Semui? I have no idea. But
Saimu, or you'll be taking some time off. Boss's orders? Where is this coming from? So what? Is it wrong for me to take a break? Nope, not wrong at all. If you're really taking a break. But every time you get a day off, you start with saying, I'm gonna get so drunk today.
She didn't say that, so you can tell something. You know, that's the thing. That's the thing about knowing people. It's the little things. It's the little things you don't realize that you do as tells that give your game up. I've noticed that even me, myself, and I have certain tendencies, just physically, that people who've known me for a while have picked up on. Oh! Buddy, stop! Buddy, stop! Ah! Whew, sorry, allergy season is back, and now my body's freaking and geeking, having heart attacks. Let's see.
You start with saying,
But all that to say, like, what was the one thing someone pointed out? It's intentionally, whenever I'm going to speak to somebody, I always reach out my hand. I don't know why, but like, I just do it. So people have been able to tell when I'm not interested in a conversation because I don't reach out my hand. And it's not like I even reach out to text about it. It's just like I gesture towards you, then I begin conversation. Why? I don't know. I don't know where I learned that from. Instinct? I don't know. Because I don't do it intentionally. It's to the point where I've curbed myself from doing it. Because I want people to... Like, it's not like I'm talking to people and they'll be able to tell that. 9 out of 10 times most people don't. But like for me, it's weird. I kind of don't like being figured out, despite being really simple. And I guess that's my cope. Like ultimately, I'm not a complex guy. I have very simple morals, very simple ideology, very simple existence. It's like, hey, I gotta have some sauce. Leave me be, please. Don't figure me out. Let's see.
I should have known you'd have figured it out. Ah, okay, so even she admits she fell in the bag. Oh, interesting development. So, you're gonna write your name on your vital instrument to look into the future. Is that safe? What kind of cost does that come with? That seems dangerous. Wait, what? How can she do that? To look into the future. Clink. Relax, I've already arranged for a substitute receptionist. Dude! And the boss can look at people like I do.
What do you mean? What do you mean? See, that's the thing. Is it with that back eye or is it with his milky, empty eyes? Because notably, like, Corvus does not have pupils. Like he does have just straight voids for eyes. So, like, is it that back eye that he's to look at people with? Does he have to turn around and look at them? Or can he see through those eyes? Let's see.
Dude! You'll be fine with that. That's not the problem. The reason you don't use your full powers is because of the risk. If you took the limiters off and looked into the future, the recoil would... You might never not be able to see again.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, I do get it though. Like they are in super volatile times right now. I forget how long Ruto's been down on the surface, but think of everything that's happened in narrative, from Zeidol's plans to Tamsi's actions to Ruto's development to the movers and shakers of the entire, like the whole world, the Raiders themselves. Everything's been going absolutely insane. So I'm presuming that Saimu and Corvus are like, we gotta get some sort of leg up. But the only issue I always have with seeing into the future is like, if you operate on linear timeline theory, then there's no point. Because you're always destined to look into the future, meaning you can't change it. But if you operate on multiverse theory, looking to the future also basically gives you nothing. Because you look into the future, you see a future, and that's just one possibility. And in fact, by seeing that possibility, if you didn't do that in that hypothetical future already, you've already changed the timeline, and butterfly effect, and bada bing, bada boom, things don't matter. Like, that's the thing. I get general prophecy structures, like the Percy Jackson series is the one I always reference, where you get the prophecy early on, either at the start of the book, or if it's like in a series prophecy, like for Heroes of Olympus, you get it right at the start, and then it kind of just goes, and then you need to retroactively figure out, as events progress, how things are meant to go. Because even the foretellers, what are they called? The vessels, the prophecy givers, the seers, essentially. The seers, they don't even actually properly see the future. They just speak the riddle that they get from, like, vague higher entity powers. From, like, I think it's implied to be from, like, the three sisters who weave fate. Like, I think that's what it's meant to be implied there. But for, like, every other case where it's specific, I feel like you jack yourself up more by looking into the future. But let's see.
You might never be able to see again. Never. You're overreacting. If I don't look long, there won't be a problem.
That's the thing. If you don't look long enough, what's the point? Why risk it? Like,
and what do you hope to gain? Whose future are you going to look into? Because presumably she still needs a target, right? Can she just look into the general future? Does she need to be in a specific area? Like, what is the means and metric of this? The boss has seen something. Before long, something is going to happen.
Okay, so Corvus can tell, like, and I do like that. We've been able to see that for a while. Corvus has been able to tell that something's up with Tamsi, and obviously we've been slowly but surely building to Tamsi doing something devious, doing something drastic, doing something diabolical. So maybe it's a hope to stop that. But that's the thing. It all comes down to what their legal system is like, I guess, because like the way it works, or supposed to work, is innocent until proven guilty. Can you blame somebody for the actions they'll take in a hypothetical future? Right? Like, can you blame someone on the possibility of thoughts they had? Like, I don't think you can. I feel like you need to... It's unfortunate, but you kind of need to wait until the action happens. But at the same time, like, what would they do? Are they going to just slaughter or imprison Tamsi if they look into the future and see he's done something devious? I don't know. But let's see.
Something's going to happen.
Oh, okay. But sweet mother of mercy, Arata Sensei. This guy's insane. Let's see. It's more! Wait. It's tomorrow! Tomorrow's the Dolph as yo! I respect it. I respect it. Notably, I haven't actually been to a con because cons are expensive. Cons are cons. Like, why is it cost me like $400 something for a basic ticket to Comic-Con? Even well, to be fair, my main issue with DreamCon is that I would need to like fly out and go, like, it's nowhere near where I am. DreamCon is typically held nowhere near where I live, so like that would be, I'd have to like take time off of work, I'd have to go all the way up there. But even then, I think DreamCon's relatively expensive. I was looking at, because like I want to show up at a con so I can meet some of y'all in person, but like stuff is expensive. Like it is crazy, and like I don't know, dropping that many beans for what? I mean, I get it, you get a lot at a con, you get to meet people, you get to buy stuff, but like I don't know. I have yet to hard convince myself. My friend was like, you should probably stream and then like have people sponsor you to go to a con. But even then, I feel bad too, because I'm like, I'm spending money on that. Like, I don't know. It feels weird. Let's see. Here's yours, and here's yours costume. I'm so excited. I get that. I get that though. Like, notably, I never necessarily been passionate about Halloween or like dressing up in general. Like, notably, if I ever do go to a con, I have my Toji cosplay. It is literally a pair of gray jogging pants that I own and this black shirt, and then my bootleg Soulsplit katana. That's it. That's the most cosplay I'd probably do. The only thing I'm like remotely convinced in cosplaying now, at least since I have this now, the one thing I will probably end up cosplaying in Organization 13 member sometime. Like somehow, some way, you guys are gonna see me in a Black Order 13 coat. I may like go full sail, like pull the black mask and like pretend to be the master, because I have no name up on the wall, so like I could literally just go be like Lushu or the Master of Masters whenever I felt like it, and like genuinely fully commit to that bit, because Kingdom Hearts, it has too much control over my life. Let's see. Oh, that's not Rudo's voice. Hey, Amo, you're coming with us? Uncle Corvus told me to. I've never been before. This is exciting. Aww. Something bad is gonna happen. Tamsy, you gonna catch a body, bruh. Tamsy, you gonna catch a body, bruh. You gonna cut someone's potential short. Let's see. Apparently, Gris, Tome, and Foyo won't be joining us. Oh, interesting. Why not? They're going to help Foyo train with his vital instrument instead. How are Gris and Tome gonna, two non-givers, help Foyo train with his vital instrument? They're just gonna throw stuff at him? You haven't sparred with him, Zonka? I'll do it when I get back. I'm gone for 2 seconds and I miss all the action. Okay, Zonka, you were gone for more than 2 seconds, dog. Jabber jacked you up. Jabber put you in the hospital for a minute, gang. You were gone for longer than 2 seconds. Well, actually, no. He's not talking about that. He's talking about when he was off on his little training arc so he could get stronger, what we saw on his homie from last chapter. Let's see. The day has arrived at last. I've been pulling so many all-nighters to finish your costumes. Make sure to get a good look, okay? See, I like that though. I like a homie. I get it, it's his job, but I do like a homie who's like willing to do like create stuff. And like notably, I'm an artist, but I don't really draw stuff for my friends unless they ask me to. Like I've made posters for people, but I only do it when prompted. I don't do it unprompted, just because like I draw so much for other things already that it just never crosses my mind. But no, August, he's clean with that. Let's see. Oh, thanks, August. And Rudo's like, I got a mission. My job is to find the white crow that Kuro told me about. The Choker Maker. The Watchmen series. Yeah, he's like, the main plot. I guess this is the main plot. We'll do it. Let's see. Who else is going to Dollfest? Let me see. Engine and Anisha. Oh, and the South Branch folks. But they'll be joining us later. Oh, interesting. So we're going to get some more of the characters from South Branch. And, oh, his sister's coming. Let's see. And, also, that guy over there feels so out of place that he can't join the conversation. Ooh. Oh. 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 What? Fu? I'm currently working with the cleaners on a trial basis. Huh? I have a feeling that something's gonna go down. I mean, like, he's strong though. Like, it's cool to have him around. As long as you keep like praising them and giving him things to do. Like, I mean, like, I don't know. Some of the best and greatest work I've ever accomplished is with people who I was once not friends with. Like, or not, because that's the thing. I've never had enemies. I've never had like enemies or anything like that. So I can't really say anything on that level. But like, I've had people who I've disagreed with before. But typically, for some reason, I don't know if it's like opposites meld or like it's like yin and yang or something. But if I don't agree with somebody on something, we produce some of the best work ever. Some of my best group projects, some of my best professional work. It's all come with people who I didn't trust or didn't agree with at first. So, Fu, good to have you see you, buddy. Nice to see you. But overall, a W chapter. Once again, a hefty setup chapter, obviously, but big, meaty, juicy setup, naturally. We have the setup of Tamsi wanting some time off to go wreak havoc, obviously. We have Corvus being suspicious of him. We have Saimu being so suspicious, or Corvus and Saimu being so specific. We have Corvus and Saimu being so specific that they're willing to risk Saimu's sight and her abilities just in order to get a glimpse of the future, because Corvus has seen something into the future or can tell something about to go down. We get the extra confirmation or reconfirmation. I'm pretty sure this was mentioned before, but the reconfirmation that if you don't see a name, a giver has yet to go all out. And we have the ability of Saimu to see into the future being set up, and the fact that she's going to be removed from the narrative for a little bit. And naturally, the Doll Fest is actually finally upon us. Alma's going to be there, Rio's going to be there, Ruto's going to be there, Zonka's going to be there, and obviously, we know at this point, the box has been opened. Enough time has passed from Kuro's whole little deal with Zidol and the girl who stole his memory. So everything's about to get devious and diabolical, and I'll be excited to see it. But if you made it all the way to the end of this video, please do me a favor and leave Fest of the Dolls. Why not? Leave Fest of the Dolls in the comment section down below. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, you're going to have a picture down below where you support me for as low as $1 month. Things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as low as $2 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include the live reactions to the series I have to review, ad-free variations of all my videos, and if you become a $25 patron or a $25 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, I have a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below, where you drop 5 beans for a short video, 200 beans for a long video, or any beans at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with a Pencil, writing off. I'd like to thank you to our sketch tier members: Greyhound, Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Super Flame Zero, Glacier XZ, Zeta, Brandon Payne, J2MA, Gyomi, Yuki Ally, Buddha Uda, Azo 2404, Planet Grown, G Prosper, and Striker Man. Then I'd like to thank you to our line art tier patrons: Sean, Nirvana Igneel, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin Encarnacion, and A+A. And I'd like to give a big thank you to our Ink tier members: Fine, Austin Wimberly, A Uchiha, Carlo Alimo, and Grim. And I'd like to give a massive thank you to our digital art tier members: J Warrior and AZ Void. Then I'd like to give a genuine thank you to our colored art tier patrons: Joaquin Munoz and Joaquin Munoz. And finally, I gotta give the biggest, juiciest, heftiest, and most meaty, sloppiest thank you to our glorious, ultimate That Guy with a Pencil tier patron, Calvin Elder.